There we go.
Starting off from the top, what episode is it, man? I didn't look.
Don't do this. Shit.
Episode
30. I think.
Oh, dang. I was trying to censor it. Damn.
Go off the gunshot. It's episode
30.
Yeah.
Hit you with the real 30.
Yeah, 30 for 30 or
Perk
20
30.
or 29 and a half. So,
What kind of tea are you sipping on? Hibiscus.
I'm sipping on that Earl Grey, on that Earl.
Ooh, Earl Grey.
Earl. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fuck with a guy named
Yeah,
Earl
on
Grey.
me. English tea, baby. Earl Grey. All right, let's skip the bullshit. Let's get right to it. We're tuned in to episode 30, 29 and a half of STLiens. And right here is the crew, the homies, the posse, the clique, the clan. On the right of me right here.
Wait, what kind of clan? Wait a second.
On the right of me right here, I have Thomas, a.k.a. Skew, a.k.a. Skew Mega, a.k.a. All I Want to Do Is... And take your money. And then on the left of me right here, I got Milan. Yes, but that's what brings us together as the STLiens podcast. You already know what's going on. So
The tea's hidden.
yeah, the tease really is hidden. Because fucking a couple days ago, I had some shit, like I was eating some leftover barbecue I had, but I don't know if it like scratched the inside of my throat. Because when I was eating it and when I like swallowed it down, like my throat right here was a little bit irritated. And then like after the next day, that shit started to feel like someone pulled a fatality and put a Sprite can in my throat, like an exposed Sprite can, and that shit was just like coming out, and like it was just like a little burn. So, long story short, I got my Earl Grey tea with a couple.
Shout out to Earl Grey.
Come on now, shout out. Cup of Earl Grey tea with a little bit of drops of the finest, and as finest, I'm talking about the
Promethazine.
True. Got the cough drops in there. The what's the cough drops where the which one? Ricola, yeah, I got the Ricola cough. Yeah, Ricola.
I remember now.
So I got that shit right now.
I gotta ask you, man. You said barbecue. I have to ask you this for purposes disclosed. What kind of barbecue was it? Was it haram? Was it halal?
Oh shit! Which one's chicken? Which one's for the bird?
Wait, so you ate chicken?
Yeah, I ate chicken.
Okay, so that's not haram.
turkey.
Chicken doesn't make it halal though.
Boy, it depends on how
okay.
the chicken
Alright.
was killed, slaughtered, I should say.
The turkey was grass fed and it died peacefully on the ranch. On the
Was
prairie.
it killed in front of other turkeys?
Usually how the turkeys are killed, it's a 1-on-1 battle, and whoever's the strongest will be the better meat and die. So I guess that turkey won.
There we go.
So
Shout out, man. I'm trying to.
either way, that turkey died a graceful death.
noble death.
Yeah, honored.
Yeah, I've been giving up pork for a while, man. But I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up heavy. I went to my cousin's graduation party yesterday.
You got a pork steak, didn't you?
Bro, no, I couldn't do that anymore. It was an hour and a half away out in Troy, Illinois. I'm sitting there. I didn't realize, because my mom's like, the food, there's going to be hellas of it. So I go there. I'm like, you know what? I'm sure there's going to be a nice variety for me.
Right.
I go there, and basically I ate some,
What you eat?
what the fuck was it?
Bacon?
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork?
Pulled pork sandwich. So I am deeply apologetic right now to not only myself, but to all the people in the world that also gave up pork. I failed you.
All right, give 30 Hail Marys.
I will, actually.
Do the prayer at the temple to where they kneel down like this with the head down. Do like 30 of those. And,
That should be good.
Pray to Allah.
Yeah.
And shit
Assalamu
that pork
alaikum.
out. Yes, alaykum salam.
There we go.
There we
Bam.
go. And shit that pork out and you'll be all right. It's hard, though, because when I first gave up pork, the hardest thing for me was fucking bacon. Because coming up, my mom cooked bacon all the time. So I'm used to, like, waking up in the morning smelling that bacon. You're like, all right, this shit is cracking.
Same, yeah.
But, yeah, that was, like, the hardest thing for me. But once I got over that shit, because contrary to popular belief, bro, turkey bacon is not that fucking bad.
Dude, I tell people this all
It's
the time.
not
I
that
literally
bad,
try to tell
dog.
my brother, yeah, turkey bacon might be more rubbery. It might be harder to chew. But the thing is, taste-wise, they taste the same. Guess what? Turkey bacon is better. It's not just fat off a pig.
It's a nice little chew to it too.
It is a nice shot. I like that chew.
Yeah, not like a rubbery chew.
Yeah, you don't have to like rip that bitch.
Yeah, it's a nice. It keeps you occupied and entertained.
Exactly, man. You can give one to the dog, and you know, it's just fun for the whole family.
Yeah. I like food that entertains you. Like, look at Milan right here eating these chips. He's entertained.
He said, I like food that entertains you.
Wait, is that are those hot chips?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, like, see, this is what I'm talking about. He has not only has something good to taste right now, he's holding on to the bag, which gives him a nice little physical adaptation to do, like something.
Yeah, you feel secure.
Yeah, you hold it, and then if he wants to catch up on some reading, he can read the nutrition facts, the mission statement. Like, oh, where's this package from? Oh, Minneapolis. All right, bet. You can. It's entertaining. That's entertaining food.
You should be like the announcer for like the ESPN of snacking or snacks.
So brought to you by.
He brought that shit. He broke that shit down piece by piece.
Courtside snacks. So we have LeBron eating a Nutri-Gramm bar right here while he's waiting.
Right.
Yo, also I have to do a shout out to Quick Trip Kitchens. You got.
I can do it. All right.
We don't hate you though, QT. For all the people that don't know, once again, Quick Trip Midwest thing. I think they built some in the South. But if you live on the West Coast and the East Coast, chances are you probably won't see them. And I know the people on the West Coast are like, oh, but Thomas, we have Chevron. The thing is, though, Chevron, no one even knows what the fuck that is. You have a better chance of going into like an on the run, you know?
No, West Coast got 7-Eleven.
Yeah, 7-Elevens are also big, but we have 7-Elevens
everywhere. Dog.
True, but I mean, yeah.
But shout out to the Quick Trip Kitchen, and in fact, if they were to ask me, Thomas, what could we do to make Quick Trip even better? The only thing they need is Wi-Fi. It's already a safe place. You can go there if you feel like you're about to get abducted.
Nah, I don't like if they have Wi-Fi. That'll go against the whole premise of QT Quick Trip. It won't be quick no more.
Right. That's true.
I'm about to be 25 this year. I don't want to go to QT having Wi-Fi's because it's gonna be a bunch of knucklehead ass kids I'm going to smack that's up there loitering and using the Wi-Fi to a disadvantage.
It's gonna be very slow.
Exactly.
Not even gonna be worth it.
All right, it's already, even though I don't eat McDonald's, it's already hard enough going to McDonald's.
Chip green, I'm gonna eat it anyway though. You feel me?
It's extra flavor.
Wait, it's green?
It's green.
It's a jalapeno.
Oh, I feel like you might not want to do that, buddy.
I give you $2.
Boy, motherfuckers out here getting this vaccination.
I give you $2 right
I'm
now
gonna
to
eat
eat it.
$2? $2? I'll still eat $2.
How much a dollar really costs?
$2?
Not enough to eat that shit.
Hella shit.
No,
But I was,
put your money where your mouth is. Put the $2 out. I eat this $2 right now.
Bro, you were gonna eat it anyway.
No, but he said $2 before I had a chance to eat it.
Oh damn! So
I'ma
now you're not
let
gonna
him talk
Yeah,
himself
right?
into a deal. But the words of $2. I'll do it right now. I'll let the cash hear the crunch.
I let the cash. I ain't got cash though, but I got cash. But it's not cash. But I got $2 for you. I can scrape up $2.
It's change.
Yeah, it's change. Or I can cash app it to you. I got money, but I ain't got cash now. I give you $2 though, for real. I own up to that. I handshake it and everything.
Yeah.
I will give you $2.
I'm about to crunch this.
No, but on the mic. You hear that, audience?
He just ate a green potato chip.
Risk my life for this podcast.
Green ass
For
nigga.
the entertainment of y'all. And my $2.
Green giant.
Green giant. Oh.
That's a vegetable guy, I think.
Ooh,
What if I turn into something?
That's what I mean. You might have just mutated, man. That's like in Fallout when you just walk in the water and it's like rat infested.
Oh, yeah.
There's radiation everywhere. You just hear that crickling.
It started with a bag of chips.
Can't feel my face.
And that one chip changed my life.
Chip man.
Coming this summer.
Right.
The director
Chip
of
man.
Justice League.
Right, yeah, fucking Hulk ripoff. No, but we didn't really get into this, but how's everybody's life been these last 2 weeks since we didn't see each other for a while?
Yeah, I know, right? She was crazy. Oh yeah, Mother's Day, of course, we can go into that. But besides Mother's Day, like I told y'all before the podcast, been working and shit. Mm-hmm. A little bit of willingly and forcibly per se, because we had an up in volume, but extra money in my pocket just to do the things I need to do on the side.
Right.
Music, all that shit. We'll get to that off mic because I already got shit, planned out. But Besides that, on a lighter note, I did take the leap, and for whatever reason, she was like booked hellas. I guess she's real popular. On June 7th, I scheduled my first Swedish massage.
Swedish massage.
60 minutes.
What? So what's the difference between a massage and a Swedish massage?
Thomas, I do not know, but I went on Groupon because I was scrolling to see if I can acquire more Irish land.
Lord Daniels.
Yes, I was seeing if I can expand my empire, and I seen on Groupon they had a coupon for a massage, and I was like, fuck it, I don't know what a Swedish massage is, but $37 for a 60-minute massage, you can't beat that.
That doesn't sound bad at all, actually.
So yeah, this is the first time I'm actually doing one because like in the past I couldn't because you know how the game go. You kind of talk to insecure people at the time, and it's just like I don't even want to be bothered. Fuck it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Be honest. Are you in it for the happy ending? Are you gonna try?
Nah, see, a part of me the funny thing is, a part of me just wants to do it just to see if it'll happen. Like it's not like I'm on no creepy shit. Like ooh, I need it. Like it's one of those things where it's like. That's like a funny conversation piece. Like if that were to happen, it would be some fun shit to talk about. Like, oh yeah, this one time.
But you would do it though.
If the opportunity comes to where both parties are comfortable, this is 2021.
There you go. Right.
I don't want Consent. I don't want her to feel like a sex worker. I just want her to feel like a friend who is willing, or a common acquaintance that's willing to explore.
Endeavors of
sexuality to another person, you know?
That's perfect.
But honestly though, I'm just like, dude, you already know how it is. Like I'm straight stressed, so I just need a massage.
And from the sounds of it, it actually works. I was planning on doing it myself, maybe go to a chiropractor. Mm-hmm. But also, one quick thing, they don't call them happy endings anymore. They try to mask it. If you go there and there's like a deluxe package, yeah, that's what they mean.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I don't understand what else could be deluxe about the massage.
My plan is I'm gonna like put like $100 on the side and all tens, and while I'm getting a massage, I'm gonna just accidentally drop my wallet. Like, oh, all this cash. Like, what can we do?
Right. Just look at long pause.
What can we do about this?
Like, sir, the total's only $30.
So, how do you know if a place is a happy ending or not? They going into depths like if it's past the time they close, they still got the open sign up. Right. If the place is real covered, this, that, and the third,
and then in East St. Louis.
Right. Exactly. But the main thing they were saying was just like, look. You never really know like how a place is going to be because like you never know what a place is going to be like. Let me turn my shit down. Because even in a high class place, that shit can still happen.
True.
So then I just went into depth with it. After I went through that portion of it, I went into like signs to know if the masseuse, if that's the correct term, is willing to do that.
Right.
So I researched that one. They're like how they massage you and whatnot. If they tell you to take all the clothes off and just keep the towel on, you know what I mean? Or just keep the boxers on, they not with it. Or if they start massaging by your leg, I'm like, oh, okay.
Bro, and that actually reminds me, I went to urgent care not too long ago, right? And they did a EKG, right? So normally for an EKG, they got to put all these stickers on every limb and then your chest.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there. Never in my life have I ever had to do anything but lift up my shirt and maybe my arm sleeves.
Right.
This guy, very, very cool nurse. Very helpful. But, he comes up to me. He's like, yeah, we got to do this EKG. Do you mind just, changing into this gown? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, let me take the gown. And then I'm sitting in here after he left. I'm sitting in the room just thinking. I'm like, wait a minute. Why would I have to turn into a gown? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, usually you used to do that shit. You know
right.
What I mean?
Just easy peasy, whatever. So I meet him back in the room, and I'm like, hey, look, real quick, right before we do this, do I have to wear the gown? He was like, well, yeah, you do. I'm like, oh, I was just thinking because, like, I've had EKGs before, and, like, all I had to do was just lift my shirt up. And he just stared at me for, like, a couple of seconds. He's like, actually, yeah, you could just do that, ha ha ha, like laughing it off. I'm like, hold up, bro, what the fuck just happened
You
here?
just want to see you strip.
Yeah. And then the whole time, like, I thought it was hilarious, but I'm like, bro, really? Like, no, you just told me it was mandatory.
The buy commercials.
Right.
I want your body.
BOD for me. I remember that
On
shit.
me. And he said, put that gown on. Put that gown on.
I thought I was gonna have to fight my way out there.
I was show how that story was going. I was sure about to ask. Bless you. I was sure about to ask, do urgent care give off happy or give out happy endings?
Right. I was trying to find some way to tie it in, but I didn't want to go that far.
I was about to say it's that one urgent care on the Rock Road where Shorty looks hella bad, and if that's the case, I'll just slide a little 50.
Oh yeah, you know I think
How you?
I think I broke my foot.
You know me. So like, what can you do for a sore thumb? Like I'll show you. Like all right, cool.
Like
I've been to the hospital for being too high. And
it sounds like some.
I've been to the hospital for being too high, and I recall being so high that they was trying to transport me. I was too high to be on the first floor, so they had to take me up to the 11th floor in the middle of the night. And I remember them moving me, and I was mad until I looked up and seen what my nurse looked like while they was moving me. And I remember just being legitimately just high on my mind, just looking up at the nurse and trying to shoot my shot. Like, and I think I had woke up. Them was the first time they saw me like wake up from me being in there high as fuck.
Right.
And I woke up, saw my nurse, and immediately just got smooth and like start like hitting on my nurse and shit. And I was
you weren't as high.
Huh?
You weren't as high as
No,
you
I
were?
Was still high out my mind.
Oh,
like,
shit.
I didn't even know where I was or know why I was in the hospital or none of that shit. Like, I'm as high as I've ever been in life. No, legitimately, bro. I had to go to the hospital, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So, shit.
What was you tripping off of? You smoked too much weed.
I ain't gonna say.
Oh, you ain't gonna say it? All right.
No. But I definitely
would
have had to be admitted to the hospital for being too high. And, shit, when I woke up, yeah, that was like one of my first times like waking up. You know what I mean? And
I really woke up after that.
yeah, no, I was still high, but I woke up, hit on my nerve, and I was really hoping that she was gonna like. I don't know what I wanted her to do. I think I told her I was gonna call her after I left the hospital. But she's
like, oh god.
She's like, this motherfucker in the hospital for being too high, and he trying to like. I'm like, no, like I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna call you. Like once I figure out what's going on, I'm gonna call you.
Right. I mean, we've all had the stereotype. Like we've had nurses in our lives that were very attractive.
That was my first time though.
Right.
That was my first time having like a legit nurse that, you know what I mean?
It's like when I used to go and get like my blood and everything. When the nurse came in and like put the needle in there to get the blood, I like.
You little flex.
Yeah, I flex a little bit. And like when I've been drinking a lot of water, she like, "Ooh, them veins big." I'm like, yeah, yeah, they are, aren't they?
Man,
yeah, you can get a lot of blood from that. I'm saving this whole hospital.
Come back every day, just keep giving out blood.
I just keep like she's like, ooh, I don't even need to get the little whatever that little. I don't even need to get the band
because it's already there. Yeah. It's already there.
That's funny, man.
Blood flow excellent.
This guy, get a load of this guy.
How
y'all been? Or we already heard him. How you been before?
Oh man,
feel like you need
man. So the first time before I say this, you've seen me many times. You're one of the only people that have seen me and know that if I smoke weed and then get drunk, it's the worst. Like I always have to lay down wherever I'm at. I remember when you were making a beat in the studio, I just randomly got up and just laid on the floor. You're like, Thomas, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. I'm like, bro, I'm too gone right now. Yeah. Then that time when I was walking into my mom's house, the most recent time, we were all three just talking. I just laid on the porch. She's like, what's happening? He's like, hey, he does this.
No, you're right, because when Thomas gets to laying down just randomly out of nowhere. Like,
that means I'm crossfaded.
Yeah, he is done.
It's for some reason, there's something in my mind that's like, yo, you like,
I know be
as close to the earth as you can.
No, I know you, like, I got too crossfaded one time fucking with champagne. My first time legit having, like, actually, like, real champagne, like, expensive shit. I think it was at, Conway first show in L.A. and fucking I just remember drinking a whole lot of champagne, and yeah, when you drink champagne, the drunk is different. So I just remember being like, usually if I'm drunk, I won't smoke weed. Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
there's
I don't
no
wanna
need
fuck
to.
myself over. But when you drink off champagne, you feel like, oh, I'm drunk, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shit, I just remember smoking weed like it was nothing, and then when it finally hit me, I just legit like shit. Like my mind was alive, but my body was just like
Duh.
done. Like I remember just sitting down like, and I'm just like,
Yep.
and I know I'm just like I'm out of there, bro.
I mean, bro.
Can't
So like, one quick story, real quick, is that when I first smoked weed for the first time, I was, my brother lived next door to my mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there at my vinyl collection. I'm playing all these records, and I'm like, man, this is cool, but like, I need something else. There needs to be something that amplifies. And I remember hearing from so many people that smoking weed just amplifies, like watching movies, listening to music. So I went over.
Weed is definitely the shit.
Yeah. So I went over to Josh's house, and I was like, look, man, I'm not fucking with you, because his prior knowledge, every time I saw my brother growing up, even with weed or talking about weed, I was just programmed early to hate on weed. So I'm like, man, you're a loser. Like, I was just going in on him all the time. So he didn't understand and didn't believe me. He's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. I'm not giving you weed. Mm-hmm. And I basically broke it down to him. He broke it out. And I'll never forget it. It was a strain called White Widow. Because then I had a second run in Seattle and saw it in person. I smoked that shit. Keep in mind, White Widow is very potent shit. Mm-hmm. One of the best. This was my first time smoking. Mm-hmm. I took like 4 hits of that bitch. Waited 10 minutes. And it's so weird because I don't know if it's because my tolerance is higher, but when I smoked this shit, my like vision was as if I had wide angle lenses for eyes. Mm-hmm. So like everything was way further. It was almost like when we did shrooms. Mm-hmm. So I remember literally going to the bed and I was like, bro, I don't even want to go fucking listen to music. This shit just fucked me up. Like, I'm probably never going to smoke again. Ended up smoking again. But
that's how it works.
It was just one of the most mind-bending experiences. Like, I would look down at my legs and my arms and it just felt like I was 12 feet tall looking down on ants.
Shit, one time I was so high, I thought my right arm was my left arm. Yep. And my
every time Charles gets high, he says he can't feel his left lung.
Yes, when I get real high, I can't feel like my left lung, bro.
What's so funny is,
left lung?
Yes, I'm like, did my lung collapse? Like,
dude,
for real, I be breathing. It's like when I smoke, like when I be smoking with y'all, like time to time, whatever. Y'all be in the front talking and shit, and I'll straight be in the back having a panic attack. Like, yo, I can't feel my left lung, and then I'll be like, I don't want to say nothing because then I'm gonna fuck up the whole energy. So I'm gonna just suffer in silence until I get home.
Hey, you're a real one for that because there's been times where I'm like, yeah, fuck this shit.
I would just be quiet.
Getting high, like I ain't gonna lie. Like, how old am I? I'm like fucking.
You're 24.
24.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shit. In about a year or two, I'll be able to say I spent half of my life getting high, man. I had some.
Damn.
I had some fucking. Getting high was definitely my thing to do. So shit, I just got all kind of stories about that type of shit.
I smoked weed after high school. I didn't even like obviously everyone I think tried it, but like I didn't actually try it until like I just graduated and was like, fuck it.
So when you was in the game,
I've been so high, I'm in a loud environment and can't hear nothing. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've like been too high. You in the lunchroom and you can't hear nothing, or you in the club and you can't hear nothing.
Yo, I've been too high downtown and had to walk like 15 minutes back to my car at night. Mm-hmm. It was one of the fucking craziest experiences I ever had. And it was just one of those things where I'm like, bro, I'm so high that if I'm just unfortunate enough to get mugged, I'm fucked. Like, I'm either going to get shot because I'm not talking, or I'm going to look at him and think he's something else and then get killed that way. Like, I was just fucked. Luckily, nothing happened.
Nah, shit, the highest I ever been was when I ate that fucking, that damn edible. How strong was it?
That nerd rope?
Yeah, that nerd rope. I think it was like 900. I ate
You
that.
kept eating. You're like, what? It's not doing shit.
That was like the scariest time of my life because again, I was like, I think I may be the first person to die off of weed.
Right.
I was so damn high I couldn't move my body, and I remember I was like, I need to eat something to kill this high because I need to get back down to earth ASAP. And I remember I ordered DoorDash and it was some wings, and I remember when the dude pulled up, I prayed to every guy like I'm not in the I'm not in the mental space to talk to anyone right now.
Dude, that's how I am.
And I was like, please let this DoorDash person just drop the food off at the door. But y'all know my porch light is broken, so I had to wait there. And like I'm peeping through my like fucking curtains right here, just looking at him like get out the car. And he was just sitting there, and I'm like, bro, I'm hungry. So I had to like fight myself to like I had to I had to talk within and be like, all right, Charles, we gotta do this. So I remember I got up and I waved to him. I was like, yo, I'm right here. Dude came out, and I was like, all right, just play it cool. Don't over talk. Just, get the money. And I was like, all right, man, appreciate it. And he's like, yeah, bro, I could barely see your house. And I was like, oh, yeah, man, I need to fix these steps. And then, like, and I remember when I said that shit, he looked at me, he looked at me, and I was just like, oh, no, like, I pointed at the light, and he just left. And I was like, all right, this is it. So I remember I was so high, I ate the food, but I kept on eating it. I ate the food, laid down, and I was like, all right, I'm going to try to sleep. But then I ended up throwing the food up.
Damn.
I threw the food up. I cleaned myself up. And then I was so high. After I did that, I was like, damn, I do have some ice cream in the fridge. And I ate the ice cream and went to sleep.
Hard.
Damn.
Crazy shit.
It was good when you ate the ice cream.
Yeah,
man.
good. I was
That
good.
shit
Dude,
was fire,
this was like when it was cold, bro. I was hot because how high I was.
Right.
I was like, bro, I'm got a panic attack. It was so fun at first.
Yeah, then
I was playing God of War 2. It's something about playing old PS2 games when I'm high that's incredible.
That nostalgic feeling, man.
Nostalgic and like the graphics. Because y'all know how it is when you smoke certain weed, it enhances everything.
Yeah.
So if I play like a new age game while high, it'll look weird because it's too enhanced.
Right.
But if I play like a God of War type of game, something like that, it looks enhanced enough where it's like, damn, this is damn near new.
Who needs an HD remaster? Just go smoke some pot.
For real, that's how it was. But yeah, that was like the shit.
If you high enough, your PS4 is a PS5.
Exactly. Right. You start seeing details.
When I first moved to LA, shit, when people find out, first of all, everybody want to know where you from when you get there. And then when you say you from somewhere not California or something like that, everybody all of a sudden want to smoke you out. So I'm like, yeah, I'm from St. Louis or whatever. Motherfuckers that don't know, like, oh man, St. Louis, I can't smoke. You know what I'm saying? Well, when everybody want to smoke you out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, all right, whatever. So they like, all right, we just gonna see. So shit, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, was trying to smoke me out and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, they smoked a lot, but they never smoked me out. But I remember it took me about like 3 days to sleep the weed off type shit. I was high as a motherfucker. Like, they was like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, bro, that's all we do is, it ain't nothing to do but get high where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Nelly said it in a song.
We do it probably more than y'all do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get to LA, a lot of motherfuckers gonna tell you, especially if they from LA, they gonna like, I don't fucking smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I
saw a lot of people in Seattle where it was really just the hippies and shit that
Right.
we're smoking. You don't see a lot of like upper class people. They do it in private, but they want to like bitch at everybody else for doing it.
No, people in LA smoke. Don't get me wrong, they smoke, but I'm saying like, you'd be surprised how many people like, I don't.
No, yeah,
I don't smoke.
Just how Seattle is.
Because it's so out there. It's like they got an option to be like, nah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, people. Especially over here in St. Louis, cities like this, like you was saying, man, ain't shit else to do but get high. Because, like, not only that shit just crazy out here, it's really not that much to see.
Yeah.
So we got to get high and kind of fuck with our imagination.
Right. Instead of going down to the riverfront every day like usual, smoke some weed, go down to the riverfront. Or like that one time we did shrooms, went down to the Arch. Shit was like a whole new world.
Yeah, New Game Plus.
New Game Plus. I'm actually copywriting that, and Charles is a witness, and anyone else that's seen that video of us tripping. I said that the experience of shrooms was like New Game Plus. So if anybody from this day forward says that, they got it from this podcast.
Got it straight from here. Nowhere else. So don't try to copyright shit. Don't try to steal shit.
Exactly.
Well documented. It's embedded. It's embedded. But yes, but even talking about the actual weed and how different communities are, we was actually talking before the mic about this, and we already talked about this topic so many times beforehand. But of course, it's going to be with us for a minute, so this is just another step in this whole like saga or whatever you want to call this. But
this, I like that saga.
Yeah, this whole saga. So these vaccine shots, how they're now starting to open up the world, but with an asterisk right there. So yes, the world is open, but you got to have this shot in order to experience it. So we talked about this, but I wanted to talk about it further and see, like, with these new rules and regulations coming out, you're starting to see concerts starting to open back up. I know Travis Scott just sold all his fucking tickets to Astroville or whatever it's fucking called. So are you still leaning toward the shot, or are you like, fuck it, I'm not.
You know, I'm not
full
gonna
rebellion.
lie. Part of me feels like an asshole for not getting it, because, you know, then everybody can do the whole, you know, you're supposed to help change, piece of shit, blah,
I don't
blah,
give
blah.
a fuck with nobody thing. I ain't injecting myself with that shit, and I'm not allowing nobody else to inject me with that shit.
Damn, you're gonna prevent other people? If you see somebody about to get shot, you're gonna run up and just smack that shit out the hand?
No, I'm not gonna inject myself with it, and I'm not gonna allow anybody else to inject me with it.
Yeah, so
if anyone, I mean, you can inject it into yourself.
If someone ran up and was like, take this shot.
No, I'm saying, like, you know, when you gonna get the shot, somebody has to administer it to you. I'm not finna even let that happen. I'm not finna do it myself. I'm not finna let nobody else do it. I'm not getting it.
Yep. Me neither. I'm just nervous about it.
I mean, I'll get it sometime down the road when it's actually more believable. I'm not saying conspiracy shit is in like the vaccine's not a vaccine.
You don't
but
believe in the vaccine?
This shit just came out too quickly. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna get it though. It's just the fact that I don't want to be that guy when we're 60. Like, if you grew up without a polio vaccine, once you get polio, even though there's a cure for it that'll completely eradicate it, if you don't have that polio vaccine at birth, you're fucking dead if you get it. You're just going to die. So I don't want to be that dude when we're like 60 that never got the COVID vaccine and that shit comes back 30 times harder. And then I'm dying because I'm like, oh shit, I didn't get that vaccine. Everybody else is just walking around.
I'll die.
I will adapt, overcome, and grow stronger.
I do think it's weird that jobs are paying people to get the vaccine, though. That's weird. That's hella weird.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm going to just wait. I'm going to wait to get the shot. I will wait to get the shot when they get to a point where it's like, because they're eventually going to get at the point to where they're going to say, look, y'all can't work and y'all can't do shit unless you get this shot.
Right.
At that point, I'll get it, but I have a hard head, so I'm going to try my best to finesse the system. But I highly doubt that'll happen, because even though the type person I am, I'm on the fence about it, and if I have to get it, I get it. I know it's a lot of die-hard Trumpers, the same people that didn't believe in the mask, don't believe in this vaccine. And I know for a damn fact, if you try to take away a white America, when I say white, you already know what I mean by white. But when you try to take away a white Trump man's job away over a fucking vaccine, oh yeah, hell's gonna break loose. America knows better. Y'all thought that Capitol shit was crazy. They gonna go fucking nuts.
Bananas.
And this is coming from somebody when I was delivering out in Trump country in Illinois, and I was talking to the guy about the vaccine, and we were communicating about it. And, you know, he's fully ignorant on it. I'm not taking that fucking bullshit. I'm sick and tired of this. Fucking Joe's over here trying to force us with this damn cancer shot, taking our guns away. And I quote this, he told me, he said, I'm going to tell you what, sir.
Oh, shit, you know what's about to
get
real.
For real, this is real shit. He told me. I tried my hardest not to laugh. He told me, listen, I tell you what, young man, if Joe or any one of them white collar some bitches come up here and try to take my guns away, I'm blasting their fucking head off. And I'm like, that is why you live out here.
Yeah. It's not by choice, good.
So, government, if you're hearing this, you better tread lightly on this vaccine shit, because you can't force it on everybody, because these people gonna go fucking nuts. And I'm gonna wait because I seen Johnson & Johnson already had that shit recalled. It came back.
Yeah, fuck Johnson Johnson.
I need to see what the zombie juice gonna be
Their
like.
baby powder's giving people cancer. It was.
Give me the last batch. Give me the shit that was watered down. Give me the shit that was stepped on hella times. Like, I do not care.
Now, since you're unvaccinated now, do you still wear a mask in public?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I do. I'm not that ignorant.
There's a lot of people that are doing the whole, because technically they can't prove if you got the vaccine unless they have these cards now.
Dude, I went into fucking Family Dollar today when I went to go get my cough drops and stuff. The lady came in there mask free. White lady came in there mask free with her card up. I'm good, y'all. I'm like, damn, this shit is real.
Actually showing the card now.
This shit is real.
Well, because I heard that sometimes, like, since they can't catch so many people, they're like, if you're unvaccinated, you got to be advised. They're basically like, look, if you're not vaccinated, just wear a mask, but we're not going to throw you in jail if.
Exactly.
So people are pissed because motherfuckers just walking in the stores without a mask. I advise anybody that's listening that recently purchased tickets to a concert, make sure you check the fine print, because when I did the Conway one and even the Benny one, it does say in fine print that at any moment you are accepting the fact that they could make that concert a virtual concert.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think there's
to where they can keep your money.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's definitely, I don't think there's any refunds. You'll just have access to watching it on your fucking laptop screen. Which, whatever, but like the fact that that's even a fucking...
That's some snake shit.
There is some snake shit, for real. It's just like, okay, but if now that I've seen that, it makes me not want to buy a ticket to the concert.
I never do that.
Fuck no.
I never do that.
I don't give a fuck who it's for. Kendrick could be coming to St. Louis. If it's not a done deal.
Bro, like, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I don't put it this way. If you get a ticket to the Benny shit, and let's just say we both get tickets to the Benny shit, and something happened to where they do like a virtual concert or something, I can get our money back. Like,
right.
It ain't really like, fuck the fine print and shit. But that's just like, theoretically speaking, if it was like a Benny concert,
if it does that.
Yeah, if it was a Benny concert, though.
Which, it's in a few months, so I mean, something could happen.
No, how things are going, it's gonna be.
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
COVID's coming back for the. If this was the Frieza saga of the COVID series, this shit would be like when Frieza comes back in his third form. I don't know why I keep saying her.
But it's not gonna be. To be honest, it's not even gonna be bad this summer because last year.
You're right, dude. Trump did say that the heat kills the virus. Damn. Shout out to. I can't even do it. That's funny.
Yeah, them goddamn Democrats.
Bloodikins.
Yeah, no, but honestly though, last year that's when COVID was first starting off and we still figuring it out. We didn't have a vaccine. Fast forward this coming summer, we have a shit ton of information about it. Majority of people, me being included, actually had it and went through it, and we already have the antibodies and we already know what's going on. Thirdly, we have a fucking vaccine for people that believe in that and want it. So it's a lot more safety precautions this time around. So I don't see a concert being canceled.
Nah, man.
Or turn into no video shit. We did all that last year. I feel like a lot of artists want to be back on stage interacting with people. Excuse me. They don't want to have another virtual anything. They did all that last year. They want to be back outside. You know what I'm saying?
Bam. Bam, bam, boom.
Exactly. That's why I'm going to be on. You know what I'm saying? Charlie X, as an artist, as a producer, I never do that to my fans.
Damn.
I never do that to my fans.
You wouldn't have in the fine print, we might still take your money?
No, I'm there. You know what I mean?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Charlie's for the people, not above, but equal.
Bar.
You know? So
Buyer.
You going to see me at the Loop by Chuck Burr. You know what I mean? You going to see me at
Burr.
Art Hill. You know, that's what I do. I connect with the people.
Damn, dude. Imagine one day they replace. Imagine one day they replace that. Whoever the fucking king was, is it King Philip on top of Art Hill?
I guess so.
I don't know. They need to take him off. Imagine if you got your own statue at Art Hill, man. That'd be the ultimate respect.
Yeah,
Nelly doesn't even have that.
Every girl I would talk to or have talked to or whatever, I would bring her right up there and just be walking. Be like, man, this statue crazy. Is that you? Oh, it is. Man, that shit would be insane. Saying, like, oh shit, that is me. But yeah, so we'll see how this vaccine shit goes, man. But as always, best of luck to everybody. If you do have the vaccine, great for you. You know what I'm saying? You get to wear your mask free.
Yep.
The people who don't have a vaccine, will make it through. I mean, we've done it before through other shit. And that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm still gonna eat vaccinated or not. I'm still gonna wear my mask. I feel like that's a great idea.
Yeah,
so
me too.
Still, even after like a year or so from now, I'm still probably gonna wear my mask because that's just a dope idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that pretty much sums it up for all that, man.
For real. Last remaining piece I wanted to say is, without going too much into it, all I want to state is that, the shit that's going on in Israel and Gaza, insane. I know. Basically, what I'm gonna say is, instead of us breaking it down to anyone that's listening, just do a simple, just Google this. Nobody uses Google the way they really should. Mm-hmm. I know not everything on the internet is true, and I know that some companies such as like CNN, you might be biased against Fox or anybody. Sometimes they don't say the real shit. Right. So go to Reddit, go to somebody that's actually gonna do international news and find out what the fuck's been going on, because this shit is fucked up. If you see the videos, you got innocent bystanders just chilling in their houses, being bombarded by missiles. It's scary. It's something that a lot of people, we got that American privilege. A lot of people, including myself, bitch about America. We have a really fucked up system among so many other negative things. But here's the thing. American privilege is the fact that we live in a country where we don't have to really experience a lot of the shit that other countries are going through.
Right, exactly.
You think about even London, man. Think about London. Huge place.
We got London on the train.
Right.
I'm sorry.
UK. All my England listeners, stand up. Even you guys, not that long ago, got bombed to fucking hell by the Nazis in World War II. Blitzkrieg, London. If London still had war and had all this shit happening, even though they're, with every other country that's not connected to America, America only had one war on its soil. And that was an internal conflict.
Between the shit we still fighting right now.
Still fighting for now. So here's the thing. The fact that we live in a country where we don't have to wake up to bombs being dropped on us and all that, it's a fucking privilege that people need to understand more. Now, I'm not sitting here like a patriot. I don't like Tom Brady. But people need to realize that the shit that's going on over there is fucking serious. Do some research. Ridiculous. Find out about it. No, contrary to most belief, posting about it on Instagram or Facebook and thinking that you did the world justice, they're still fighting. Your Instagram post did not cut shit out.
The filter.
Yeah.
Of course.
So shout out to everybody over there. Yeah. I hope shit gets settled.
Put together so nicely. Also, I'm still gonna put that drop in, but breaking news by Thomas.
Yeah, damn.
You always give us what's going on in the world. So breaking news to Thomas, or breaking news with Thomas. So again, prayers out to everybody, especially with everything going on. Not that, but just in the world. Keep your heads up. As in the words of Dr. Dre, keep your heads ringing.
Ring.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding.